Do you know when the 2024 Lok Sabha elections are happening? Have you marked your calendars yet? This monumental event, a testament to India's vibrant democracy, is just around the corner. The Lok Sabha elections, the largest democratic exercise in the world, hold the power to shape the future of our nation. It's not just about casting a vote, it's about making a choice that will steer the course of India for the next 5 years. Stay tuned to find out all about the Lok Sabha Elections 2024. The Election Commission has announced the dates for the much-anticipated Lok Sabha Elections 2024. So, let's dive into the timeline and understand the sequence of events that will unfold. The elections will kick off on the 19th of April, marking the beginning of the democratic carnival that will span several weeks. The entire process is divided into phases, each one crucial in its own right. The division into phases is done to ensure smooth conduct, efficient management, and fair play. The first phase is scheduled for the 19th of April. This is when the first set of constituencies across the country will get a chance to cast their votes and make their voices heard. Following this, the second phase will take place on the 26th of April, giving the next set of constituencies their turn to vote. Moving on, the third phase will be held on the 3rd of May, followed by the fourth phase on the 10th of May. The fifth phase will be on the 17th of May, the sixth phase on the 24th, and finally the seventh and last phase will be on the 31st of May. Each phase is a stepping stone, leading us to the ultimate date of the 4th of June. This is the day when the counting of votes will take place, and the fate of the candidates and their respective parties will be decided. This day will mark the culmination of the electoral process and will pave the way for the formation of a new government. In between these dates, there will be periods of campaigning, debates and discussions, all leading up to the momentous day of counting. It's a process that is as exciting as it is important, embodying the essence of our vibrant democracy. So mark these dates, folks. Remember, your vote is not just your right, it's your power. Your participation in this process is crucial because every single vote matters. Your vote shapes the future of our country. So get ready to exercise your democratic right and make a difference. Mark these dates as your vote shapes the future of our country. Let's delve into the key points of the Lok Sabha Elections 2024. This year's Lok Sabha elections are set to be a historic and pivotal event in India's political landscape. The elections will cover a staggering 543 constituencies across 28 states and 9 union territories. Each constituency will elect one member to the Lok Sabha, the lower house of parliament, making this an extensive exercise in democracy. The key parties to watch out for are the Bharatiya Janata Party, the Indian National Congress, and a host of regional parties that each hold significant influence in their respective states. The candidates from these parties are a mix of seasoned politicians and fresh faces, each bringing their unique perspectives and promises to the election. One of the significant aspects of the Lok Sabha Elections 2024 is the use of electronic voting machines, commonly known as EVMs. These machines have revolutionized the way India votes, making the process quicker, more secure, and transparent. What's more, the EVMs are paired with voter verifiable paper audit trail units, or VVPATs. The VVPATs allow voters to verify their vote has been cast correctly, enhancing the trust in the voting process. The Lok Sabha Elections 2024 is also expected to see a surge in digital campaigning. With the internet becoming increasingly accessible across the country, political parties and candidates are making use of social media platforms and digital tools to connect with voters, especially the younger demographic. This digital shift is expected to play a pivotal role in shaping voter opinions and decisions. Another key point to note is that the Election Commission of India has put in place strict guidelines to ensure free and fair elections. These guidelines cover everything from campaign conduct to polling booth management, with stringent penalties for violations. Furthermore, the Lok Sabha Elections 2024 will also see the implementation of the Model Code of Conduct, which sets the ethical and legal framework for political parties and candidates during the election period. This Model Code of Conduct is crucial in maintaining the integrity of the election process. Lastly, the counting of votes is scheduled to take place on June 4, 2024. This day will mark the culmination of weeks of intense campaigning and voting. The results will determine the political direction of the country for the next 5 years. In conclusion, the Lok Sabha Elections 2024 is a significant event that involves the participation of millions of citizens across the country. It is a testament to the strength and vibrancy of India's democracy. The Lok Sabha Elections 2024 is not just an event, but a festival of democracy. Every single vote matters. Yours does too. Voting isn't just a right, it's a responsibility. It's the cornerstone upon which the edifice of democracy stands. Each vote is like a brick that helps construct the future of our nation. Consider this: in a country brimming with over 1 billion people, every vote has the power to tip the scales. That's the power of one person, one vote, one nation. The power of a single vote should never be underestimated. It can bring about a change, a revolution, or even a renaissance. In a democracy, voting is the most potent way of expressing your opinion. It's an opportunity to be part of a collective decision, a national discourse, and a shared future. When you cast your vote, you're not just choosing a candidate or a party. You're deciding the course our country will take. You're shaping the policies that will impact our lives. Voting is also about accountability. It's a way of ensuring that those in power remain answerable to the people they serve. It helps keep a check on the government, fostering transparency and integrity. But above all, voting is about participation. It's about stepping up and taking charge. You see, democracy isn't a spectator sport. It's a game where everyone should play their part. Sitting on the sidelines isn't an option. Remember, every time you vote, you're not just making a choice. You're making a difference. You're contributing to the democratic process, reinforcing the principles of freedom, equality, and justice. So, let's not treat voting as a mere duty or a routine task. Let's celebrate it as a festival of democracy, a celebration of our rights and freedoms. And let's make sure that every vote counts, that every voice is heard. Because, in the end, it all boils down to this: your vote is your voice. Make it count. As we wrap up, let's quickly summarize what we've discussed today. We dove into the fascinating world of the Lok Sabha elections, a significant event that shapes the future of our nation. We started our journey with the election schedule. We now know that the polls will begin on the 19th of April and the counting of votes will take place on the 4th of June. We learned that the election process is divided into several phases, each with its unique significance. This phased approach ensures a fair, orderly, and efficient election process, maintaining the integrity of our democratic system. Next, we moved on to the key points of the Lok Sabha Elections 2024. We highlighted the importance of each vote in shaping the direction of our country. We discussed how the Lok Sabha, or the House of the People, is the heart of India's democratic system, where representatives chosen by us, the citizens, make decisions that impact our lives. We also touched upon the role of the Election Commission in ensuring free and fair elections. The Commission's work is vital in maintaining the sanctity of the democratic process. Then, we delved into the essential topic of voting. We emphasized how each vote contributes to the larger picture of our democracy. Voting is not just our right, it's our responsibility. By casting our vote, we play a part in deciding the future of our nation and in shaping policies that affect us and generations to come. We also stressed on the importance of informed voting. By researching about the candidates, their policies, and their track records, we can make educated decisions about who we want to represent us. This not only ensures that we choose the right leaders, but also keeps them accountable for their actions. So, as we look forward to the Lok Sabha Elections 2024, let's remember the importance of our role in this democratic process. Let's not take our right to vote for granted. Let's take the time to understand the issues, the candidates, and the impact of our choices. Remember, democracy is not a spectator sport. Participate in the Lok Sabha Elections 2024 and make your voice heard. Your vote can make a difference. It's your turn to shape the future of our nation. So let's step up, let's vote, and let's make our voices count. Do like, share, and subscribe our channel for more content.